Alright, lads. This thing on. I hope so. Like, drastically decreases the audio. I'm not sure how much I like that. Okay, lads. So, we just got this horrible piece of shit game for mobile called Dead by Daylight. And this is everything that you're gonna need to know to get started if you've played the game on console before. Because there are a lot of changes. So firstly, let's go over a few things. As you can notice, because behavior's so fantastic and I love them so much, everything is locked again. So be prepared to sink more money into this game if it behavior, dude. They always figure out how to get just a little more from you, don't they? Okay, so as you can see, everything is locked from the start. Okay, so here's what, after you boot the game up, you're gonna get a tutorial, okay, and it's just gonna teach you how to play the game in case you're an idiot and don't really know. But after that, it's gonna give you 9,000, cells, not cells, shards, the currency on the far upper right-hand corner. If you're smart, you're gonna use those shards to buy one of two killers. You're either gonna buy Legion or Clown. And the reason why these two characters are important, especially if you're gonna plan to be a budget player on this game and only play without spending any money, or spend limited amounts of money. The reason why you need these two characters are they have the best two perks in the game at dealing with the generators, which as you progress through the game, you're gonna find are getting harder and harder to stop because they're just too fucking fast. And if you played base game, you already know that. But Clown has Pop Goes the Weasel, and Legion has Discordance. What Discordance does, I bought Legion because I think Discordance is better. That's just me. Discordance, the yellow perk up at, I can't really zoom in on it, can I? Yeah. Discordance, anytime two survivors are working on the same generator, the generator's always highlighted. It just lets you know, get the fuck over there as fast as you possibly can, because it's gonna pop in 44 seconds. Yeah, base generator speed in this game is 80, and then it changes to 44 if there's two on it. So it's gonna get nerfed to 46. Big fucking deal. You're still gonna need Discordance. And then Pop, so this perk is super duper important. And then Pop Goes the Weasel, Clown's perk. I don't know if I can show you it. No, I can. Clown has a perk called Pop Goes the Weasel. After you hook a survivor, you go to a gen and kick it. It immediately deals 25% regression to that generator. These two can have the two best perks in the game right now, so they're your first purchases, okay? And it's okay that you buy one because they're having a deal right now where if you log in for 7 days, you're going to be able to get enough work shards to get another character. So you're going to be able to get Legion and Clown both this week if you log in right now through their like beginner starter deal or whatever. I don't know if they're going to keep this promotion going for when you buy the game. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe the rewards will get worse through over time. But this week you can get both of these characters within a week. So it's super duper importante that you do that if you're going to be a free-to-play player, because they're giving out a lot of shards right now. And then you have to level them up to get the teachables and the blood web for everybody else, okay? Once you get the teachables and the blood web, then every killer has access to it, and that's when they can all reap the benefits of your good decision making. Okay, so next, if you want to figure out who's good in base game are Billy, Spirit, Huntress, Ghostface, Doctor, Hag, and then Wraith is okay, and it said Nurse, but Nurse is going to be fucking unplayable on this, I'm sure. If you're, so, all these, so the point is, as you can see, Myers and Pig are hidden behind, orc cells, meaning you have to put money into them, to get them. Pig is absolute garbage, so she's not, is totally not worth the purchase. Myers is okay, so if you're a fan of Halloween, go right ahead and buy him. I'm gonna get him too, so. If you're like he's good enough to warrant a purchase if you're a big fan of the series, which I am. But Pig, unless you're like a completionist, there's literally no reason to get her. She is utter dog shit. unless you're gonna be a completionist like me. She's terrible. But so after you get Legion and Clown, it depends on how high tech you want to be. Ghostface and the Wraith are probably going to be easier characters. Ghostface, Wraith, and then Hag. Not even in that order, just any order you want. And then the last characters you want are Huntress is good too. You can get her. Like the last characters you want to buy are probably Plague and Pig and Myers. Doctor's very good, so he's worth the investment if you whatever you want to spend your shards on. That's up to you. And then so that's the order I would do. Just again, most important being Legion and Clown. Make sure you get them first before you branch off and do any other things. That's the best way to do it. Next, they changed the blood web. The way that this works now, okay, it sucks that I spent all my fucking shards, so I can't really teach you. What you have to do though is you have to like do the first row first. You can have to buy 1 from the first row, and then like 2 from the second row, 3 for the third and fourth row, and then you have to buy all 3, and then it auto refreshes after you do that. And then everything is intermixed in this game. As you can see, there's a Trapper bag and a Billy add-on in the same blood market. That's how it works now. There's no more blood web individualized for everybody. It's just, and as you can see, there are no perks. You have to unlock perks through playing, so you don't get the perks here anymore. This is all for add-ons. I assume Survivor's the same. I don't play Survivor, so I don't know. I did try Survivor. It's really bad. It's like, and then after you buy from the first row and then buy from the second row, the entity comes up and consumes the first row. That's how it works now. So after you buy 2 rows down, so like once you buy or unlock a new row, the row 2 rows above it gets consumed by the entity. So you have to buy what you want early. At least I think that's how it works. I haven't done enough, and I haven't lingered on stuff, because stuff I don't like, I just fucking leave. There are pros and cons to this system. And then the last thing that I know, so since everything is between killers, that means survivors probably get the same items interchanged between all the players, so you'll see a lot more items now. But that also helps you because you get the same offerings. Offerings in this system are interlocked between character. Every character has the same offerings, which is different from the console version. Okay, and then lastly, there's the skins. Doesn't really matter as much, but so yeah, that seems to be the basic fundamental principle for how you fucking are gonna have to do this. The game controls like absolute fucking shit, as I predicted it would. However, it is still possible to moonwalk. If you've played Identity 5, you know that it's not. But I'm just gonna make a video about Identity 5 next. But so yeah, that's basically how you get started in DBD Mobile. That seems to be the best way to do it. So Legion, Clown first, and then branch off and just buy somebody good after that. You can put points into Billy. He's good and free, but he controls like absolute shit. So it's gonna be a rough transition. If anybody's gonna actually main this version, I wouldn't do that. But if sometimes there's nothing else you can play, so to all of our newbies that are just playing this, I hope this gets you started. And the game is horribly unbalanced in Survivor favor, so get ready to experience that. I don't know, dude. Hopefully after this new patch does it, everything will be better. But right now, it's awful. But yeah, there you go, Lens.